Hello everyone, this is Mary and welcome to my channel. Are you going to do your IELTS speaking exam for the first time? Or have you done the test before but you're going to do it again, hoping to get a higher score? Well, in any case, you are at the right place. In today's video, I'm going to share a tip on how to improve the way you speak on the IELTS exam. I have also put together a PDF on tips on how to do well on the IELTS speaking exam, and it's totally free. So just hit the link below to get a copy. Also, please help me out by hitting the subscribe, like, and share buttons. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Did you know that fluency and coherence make up 25% of your speaking score? So today, I'm going to talk about coherence. And by the way, I've already made a video on fluency. You can check it out when you've got time. So what exactly is coherence? Well, just think about it this way, okay? Your speech goes in a logical manner and it's easy to follow when there's coherence. Instead of talking about your ideas all over the place, you can get from one idea to another in a way that is simple for the listener to understand. It's like a staircase where you need to take one step at a time. You can use connectors and linking words to build coherence. So here's an example. Listen to this example of somebody who's answering an IELTS question without coherence. My grandpa grew up in a very small town. There was a good soccer coach called Mr. Smith. My grandpa was on a school soccer team. He was a great goalie. He helped the school win 3 championships in a row. He later became a soccer coach. Well, the story is told in a logical manner, but does it sound natural? No, because the story is broken down by one sentence after another without any connectors. Now listen to the answer again when connectors are put in. Although my grandpa grew up in a very small town, there was a good soccer coach called Mr. Smith. When he was in school, he was on a soccer team. In fact, he was a great goalie and helped the school win 3 championships in a row. Eventually, he became a soccer coach after he graduated from university. You see, in the last speech, I used the connectors although, when, in fact, eventually, to link my ideas together. On part 3 of the speaking exam, there are often questions that ask for your opinion on things on a particular topic. You can use connectors like for example, or for instance, to back up your opinion. And then you can use the terms like in general, or overall, or consequently to conclude your speech. So here's a part 3 question. How do you think AI will affect people's jobs? Listen to this one without any coherence. AI shakes things up in the real world. Companies can save money because it's more efficient and convenient to use AI. Computers don't make mistakes. But many jobs will be lost. Customer service, editing, writing, and many technology-related jobs will be replaced by AI. People's standard of living goes down. They will need new skills and change jobs. So what's wrong with the speech? Well, it's presented sentence by sentence without any connectors. So the whole speech doesn't sound natural. Now listen to the improved version where connectors are put in. Well, AI is definitely shaking things up in the real world. On the one hand, it makes everything more efficient and convenient. Companies can cut costs by hiring less people. On top of that, there will be less chance for mistakes when things are run by computers. On the other hand, there will be massive job cuts and layoffs, which in turn will affect people's standard of living. For example, customer service, editing, writing, and many technology-related jobs will be replaced by AI, which will lead to a surge in unemployment. Consequently, people will need to learn new skills and switch careers. You see, my last speech has coherence. I used connectors like on the one hand, on the other hand, on top of that, consequently. I also gave examples on job layoffs and the need to upskill. So my speech now sounds logical and fluent. Another common way to build coherence is by using first, next, and finally in your speech. So here's a part 3 question from the IELTS exam. What qualities should a language teacher have? Now listen to this example when connectors are built in. In my opinion, how well someone can master a foreign language goes hand in hand with learning from a high-caliber teacher. Let's face it, it's hard to pick up a new skill, let alone perfect it. And this is where a good teacher can make a big difference. This type of teacher has the following qualifications. First, experience. Somebody who has 10 years of teaching experience is definitely more qualified than a rookie. Next, a seasoned teacher knows how to engage the student by doing topic extensions instead of simply reading from the textbook. Finally, it's best to learn from a native speaker who can teach you the proper pronunciation, the correct intonation, and how to apply the local idioms and slangs. So here, I laid out my ideas step by step by using first, next, and finally as my connectors. I also used other linking words like in my opinion, let's face it, to connect all my sentences together. So here are some common connectors and linking words for making a coherent speech. Number 1, if you want to lay out your ideas one after another, then use first, next, finally, or first, second, last. Number 2, use linking words such as in my opinion, in my view, to be honest, to start your speech. Number 3, when you need to give examples, then say, for example, or for instance. Number 4, if you want to present opposite ideas, you can use on the one hand, on the other hand, or on the flip side, although, however. Number 5, to wrap up your speech, you can use to wrap things up, in a nutshell, in general, in conclusion. I have put together some useful tips on how to ace your IELTS speaking exam. It's totally free. Just click on the link below to get yours. On my next video, I'm going to talk about how to use paraphrase in your speech. So please make sure to tune in. Until next time, bye!